Yo, hello? Can we fucking ban?
Hi.
Hi. Can you like get their fucking idiotic captain in here so I can hurry up and ban?
I mean, I can ping him, but, like...
Ping his ass. Tell him to hurry up. Fucking 8 minutes late. Here, bro. Fucking kids make a schedule for fucking league matches on a video game and they're still late. Bro, like, no fucking. Yo, who am I banning maps with? Can we hurry up and get this shit over with? Okay. Joe Jacksy, fucking maniac, go whopping. Who am I banding with, boys? I don't got all night here. See, I could be watching a fucking good ass movie right now, but you morons want to take all night. Like, it's a Saturday night. You fucking hurry this shit up. Like, y'all could be on, like, getting coochie or some shit, but no. Fucking out here scheduling league matches for God knows why. Fucking hurry up. Like, come on, Joseph. Like, not fucking all night, man. Bro, like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Hello?
Alright, what are we banning?
Hello.
Hurry up. I don't got fucking all night. Like, can we ban? Hurry up.
Did you guys just ban?
Can we
I
start
don't know why
banning?
we're banning in game.
Because, I don't know. That's just how I roll. So, I'm gonna ban first. You cool with that? Alright, good.
If we pick sides first.
I fucking, what's it called? I ban first. Anyways, ban fucking, let's ban, what map do we want to ban? Ban club.
Consulate.
Uh, cafe.
Theme.
Theme's not even in the map pool, so I'm guessing you mean chalet.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
I was looking at the overview.
We got Villa, Coast, and Oregon, right?
Coast. Or Oregon.
Ban Coast. We got Villa and Oregon. You choose map.
Hold on.
Villa or Oregon.
We'll do Villa.
Alright, I'll take attack first.
So are we playing Villa or are we playing Oregon?
Villa.
And which side is attacking first?
Blue.
Alright.
Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, you fucking dumb bitch?
Yo, mute your mic.
Logged me out. I'm joining.
What?
Mute your mic. Start it. Let's go. Start it. Let's go. Start it. Let's
Alright.
go. Start it. Let's go.
Alright.
At last, we are live. We do have, folks, 4 late nights. We have Atrox Demons, formerly Arson Demons. I'm friends with Brizo, aka I'm gonna be butchering these names just to get that off the start. Jarquaval. Hopefully I'm getting these right, but I'm at least buddies with him, so that's how I'm in this position, and so we'll be casting that one. But anyways, as you can see, it is on Villa. We did do in-lobby bans, as you heard. And so we are on so bit of an interesting map, I would say, but less popular, but is starting to become more of a picked map as more people understand it and figure out how to play. And I have to check something. And apparently, on the side of Atrox Demons, Rafaelito is an off roster, so that's odd. I'm trying to look into all this stuff, so that way I figure out, that way I can understand, you know, what is happening. Yeah, let's see. I swear, if I have to reset, guys, I'm gonna be sad. All one of you. Thank you to the one person that's actually watching right now. 3 actually. So YouTube is kind of slow on that. So sorry to those people that I didn't realize were there. But anyways, gonna now actually go to. Let's run a trophy and statue for the primary site. Hi Vanity, hi Amaretsu, hi AK. Second versus third best team in late night league. I don't pay a lot of attention to late night, but you know it is interesting to see. I'm presuming Mercenaries is second best, but I could be wrong on that. And so it would be interesting to see how this goes. And I mean, I saw Atrox or Arson Demons a long time ago. And they were known as being a pretty frag-heavy team. I think they beat Brone Stars actually at one point, which was fun to watch because there's a double-digit champ in the lobby. But I haven't seen them since, and then I have seen old Mercenaries. I haven't seen this version. I've seen like what is now known as Calibrate Legacy. It was originally called Calibrate Mercenaries, but this is the new Calibrate Mercenaries, headed up by UMG Baby Guapan, who's in the lobby. Was in the lobby. I think he had to reset, and Boostaflex, who's also here as that Legion, as you can see. So will be interesting to see how they fare, and this is a bit more of a strategy-based map, so it will be interesting to see how 2, I would say, more frag-oriented teams face off on this map. Rafaelito going to be the first kill of this game, actually, as Jojaxi picks him off for a 4v5 now. 4v3, though. Jarquaval getting a kill on it. Jojaxi trades his teammate as Laquavion, and kill onto Hagmu. I'm gonna have to get used to these names because I have never seen them before. Maniac gonna be picked off there by Lucavion for a double kill. Now Husky also getting a kill, and Lucavion with the 3K closing out the round there for his team. And the opening advantage here will go to can you cast a game 11:30? Probably. I mean, probably be tired, but like I can. It's us versus Atrox Demons. I mean, I probably could, but interesting plays there, and it seemed like that's gonna be the attitude really of both teams, is just fragging each other out, and especially considering that one of the earlier bans I think was Coastline. It means that we're gonna be getting this odd sort of contrast between, you know, trying to outfrag each other and also trying to do sort of strong strategy and outplay each other really on this map, considering that that's a lot of how this map goes down, is keeping almost closed strategy and then obviously winning the gunfights. But you know, it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams do. Never mind. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. All right, that's all I think I need to say. But no, interestingly enough, Hagmu has been something that we might have seen actually from some Predators players over on the Calibrate rosters. That would be, I'm trying to remember his name. I can't even remember anymore. God, it's been so long. But members of Predators actually used to bring Goyo on the site with the TCSG and do some setups like that actually. So bit of a flashback to that, at least for me. Very strong, and we'll have to see if Calibrate Mercenaries can sort of reminisce me to that. And it does appear that Rafaelito is the Ash is trying to deal with the Goyo there of Hagmu, who's pulling the angle. He runs across into 90 corner? No, that wasn't even him. That was actually Guapan, who just decided to bum rush across and lost probably 30 to 40 health. Doesn't matter though, 5v4, Juggalo getting a kill there onto Hagmu. And that does allow them control of Study. And interestingly enough, the Jaeger there, actually, of Joe Jackson, is still able to hold down the stairs, as you see, getting a pick off of it onto Love HP LP, pardon me. 3v3 though, Maniac Melt's getting a kill onto Husky, as Rafaelito will actually get his own onto Guapan. And it's now Rafaelito, Juggalo, and Lucavion. Actually, there you go, 3v2 as Lucavion will take down Joe Jackson. And folks, in case it isn't obvious, I am not used to these names. I have to figure that out. 2v2, Booster Flex getting a kill. 1v1 though, Maniac and Rafaelito actually trading each other out, with Lucavion being the one to complete that trade. And just teabagging in front of the camera before taking it out, having a bit of fun here. I hope that that's the attitude that we kind of have, considering this is two frag heavy teams. This is, you know, Arson versus Cannibal Predators on Villa, which is sort of I'd say comically the opposite of what you would normally expect. Fabian getting up, actually ambushed there by Buso, just held the angle, perfectly got that kill on the round for Calibrate Mercenaries, who are now tied here 1-1 with Atrox Demons. Interesting first two rounds there, obviously based off of how it's been going. I mean, admittedly quite early, so could really say that it isn't going to be true. Could say that this is just a bit of an abnormality, a blip, in other words. But I mean, this is looking to be a close game between the two. I mean, we had an opening round which was a seemingly complete blowout there for actually that would have been the attacking team of Atrox Demons, but then the following round was really close. So if that continues to occur, we might see something similar to what I actually saw last night with Insanity versus Bloodless Paradox for D2 Midnight, in which, you know, Insanity would either lose in really close numbers, so 2v2, 1v1, 2v1, or Bloodless Paradox would just blow Insanity out of the water. And it was an interesting sort of bipolar-ish. That's Atrox. Was I saying Arson? If I was saying Arson, I'm sorry. I'm used to Arson Demons, not Atrox Demons. So similar to I'd say similar to what was it, Atrox Angels / Quantum Demons. It was great players or good people, but I just absolutely hated the name changes that they would make because it was never consistent. But anyways, looking at this next round, actually, we got I think the same setup, at least in terms of operators, from the defending team of it's Atrox. Well, I'm sorry if I was calling them Arson. I'm used to Arson Demons, not Atrox Demons, as I said. But anyways, Atrox Demons actually going to be trying to push through Master side here. They sort of snack themselves up. Almost the entirety of them on that one side. Basically, 5v4 though, potentially as Hag moves down and out thanks to Love LP. Just getting that aggro push down. 4v4 though, Guamban swinging across that sort of split between the two objectives. And does take down Lepavion on the window there on that Astro Repel. Now, Airtab actually gonna knock back the Nomad with Junklewall. As a Thermite charge just go through onto the floor to get some holes, I guess, to try and push up Busa and maybe deal with the electric there that was set up by Maniac, but did manage to deal that. I don't know what they're doing right now. They're trying to actually flash that and maybe deal with Busa is just holding this foothold here. Would be dangerous for him to prone, but might be able to get something out of it. Doesn't matter though, he gets fragged there by presumably Love LP is the only one with frag grenade left. Throwing the second one in. Does not finish him off, but has certainly done the damage he needs to do. Now it's up to just Guapan to keep that wall closed with an impact check potentially, but it's going to be difficult considering where he's standing. 4v3, Husky will finish off Busa. And there goes Love LP for 3v3, actually tying it up. The Maniac melts. Impact goes out, but fails to get the wall, keep the wall closed. And Husky will open up that wall for Atrox Demon. 3v2 will get a double kill onto Guapan. It's up to just Maniac and Joe Jaxi. Joe Jaxi on an angle onto that wall, trying to stop Atrox Demons from finishing up this push. Rafaelito gonna actually take some damage as he rushes into Master Bathroom. Joe Jaxi himself losing some HP as he tries to hold, actually landing there. Trying to deal with this push there into Statuary. 2v2 Maniac will get a pick onto Rafaelito. Evens it up, but there you go. Husky with a 3k, and it's a 1v1. Joe Jaxi getting the Drunker Wall, and Husky potential 4k here for him if he manages to win this 1v1 against Joe Jaxi, flashing himself by accident. Joe Jaxi just holding down the landing here. That's what he's been doing basically this entire push, getting a lot of damage onto the attacking team, but has been unable to really make a lot past that. Joe Jaxi gonna fall back actually and allow Husky to plant. I don't know what he's looking for here. Husky on the other side of the objective, so wouldn't have been able to really deny him, and now Husky has quite an advantage now as he does know where Jaxi is and is able to actually watch him, and Husky with the 4k in the round for Atrox Demons. 2-1 against Calibrate Mercenaries. And now, round advantage here for Atrox Demons once again. Have been doing very well, I'd say, on the attack. I mean, this is usually a defense-favored map, but obviously could go either way, and it seems to be favoring currently the attack ever so slightly. Oh, hi, Gills. It's good to see you, Gills. Anyways, this is proving to be an interesting map. Squad went there from Husky, allowed his team to pick up that round, and does seem to be what they really need here in order to win. This is just strong plays from both teams. Good to see you as well, Gills. You're still on Atrox Jax, right? Because I remember Sarnok was talking about Atrox Jax a while back. I still remember that name, but hope you've been well. I spectated for the old league that you were doing graphics in earlier. That was fun. Keep up the good guys. Good game. I mean, this should be a pretty good game. This has been, admittedly, we're only 3 rounds in, but it's been fun so far to watch. Keep up the great costing, thank you. And yeah, Atrox Jax. How's Jax been going? And as you can see, it's sort of a stack up here, actually, from Atrox Demons, as they all push it's essentially one-sided here. So they'll all push that master side. Once again, we saw that last round went successfully for them and admittedly came down to a 1v1, but still. And I'm just wondering how it's going for Atrox Jax, actually. Hope y'all have been doing well, you know, but... And there goes Hagmu, actually, the first kill of this round. Gets picked off while running away from Love LP. I don't think he really realized that LP managed to take that high smacks, right? I'm gonna make sure, because I know that there's also a smoke and with the same RN thing. Wafan gonna get a kill of his own onto Love LP, so does trade out his teammate there. Another wall being taken, actually, there between Trophy and Master. Pardon me, Statuary and Master. 3v4, though. Jaxie getting a kill on the roam onto Rapalito. Lacamion and Jarkoval. Both of them lowered as they try and push that Master side, as you can see. Trying to make something happen here. About a minute and 45 left, so haven't spent the entire round, but have certainly got to start thinking about what they want to do next. They have the ability to get the wall. They just need to deal with, at least put enough pressure on Booster to stop him from impact tricking, and he does successfully impact trick. Wow! Actually through that foothold that we saw set up earlier. Impressive plays from him. That means that Husky will be unable to get the wall. He gets shot up by Joe Jackson for a double kill from him, 2v4. Except that just Jarkoval, as you saw, Maniac actually shutting down Laquavion on the swing there into Astro. It's up to just Jarkoval. 1v4 here against almost full strength Calibrate Mercenaries. And there you go. Wampan shuts down Jarkoval to tie it up 2-2 between these two teams. All those views that no one likes your streams. Smacks, yeah. I was pretty sure that you were... But anyways, as you can see, it's gonna be interesting, and just to talk about how it's been going, it's very even, obviously, and to speak on particularly round gameplay, in 4 rounds, the plant has gone down, what, once? I think so. 25% of the time, the plant is going down. It's interesting. Always use no one likes the streams. It is a bit of a feels bad, you know. Wish people would press the like button or whatever, but you know, I can't exactly stop them. Anyways, as you can see, Hagman and the rest of Calibrate Mercenaries is going to go over to actually Aviator Games once again, and the last time that they went here, if I remember correctly, it actually went the way of Mercenaries, thanks to Busa clutching up in the 1v1, just holding down sight, as he should, masterfully, and did actually clutch it up against, I think it was against Avion. I might be wrong on that, but I think that's correct, actually. Now, what is my rank? I am Gunny. Oh man, I'm unranked right now. I don't know how that's related to this at all, but there. I'll just leave it at that. Anyways, as you can see, just trying to make a push here onto this 90 side. As you can see, Maniac just trying to hold down actually that Goyo shield there. An ADS going to be covering it, but unfortunately kind of exposed from that 90 side. Still has the pillar to cover him. Laquavion, however, going to be pressuring, actually, so it does put the 2 members of Calibrate Mercenaries in a bit of an uncomfortable position. ADS there was burned, and the Goyo shield detonated, which will force Maniac actually to basically head glitch at this point. Not actually head glitching himself, but is at that position. 5v4 Husky going to get the first kill of this round onto Maniac Melts. That'll actually force Guapon, the other person holding down 90, to essentially fall back onto site. We'll actually spot Lacavion's legs, but it doesn't matter. Lacavion sees the head. That's all that he needs to get the kill in the 5v3 there for Mercenaries. Pardon me, for Atrox Demons. Hagmu trying to hold down some angle. 5v2, almost a 4v2 though, and there you go. Jaxie confirms it. Rafaelito, however, already taking down Booster Flex. It's up to just Hagmu. And as I say that, he gets a kill onto Husky. Rafaelito trades him away. 2v1. Double kill from Rafaelito. Trading away Jacobo for Joe Jaxie would be Rafaelito. And the round goes the way of Atrox Demons. Strong plays there from the Nomad of Rafaelito, getting them the round advantage once again. And so far, I mean, although it's been 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2 now, although each time Mercenaries has managed to tie it up, the team taking the lead has been not Calibrate, Atrox Demons. I'm not used to these names at all, so I'm still trying to adjust. I was number one champ last season. Man, I wish. But anyways, what I was gonna say actually is that, I mean, in that case, if this pattern continues, we're gonna see 8-7, and considering that Atrox Demons has been the one to take the lead, I mean, you know, they would win by 1 round. It's gonna be close though. I have a feeling that this is gonna be. Nomad looks 100k. I mean, I can't say anything on that topic. That's not my topic to talk about. And I don't think that now is really the best time for me to express my own views. Really, yeah.
Attackers are heading out to the bomb.
And now, as you can see, once again, going to actually to Avian Games. This is for many teams their primary site. I think, for the time being, it's Mercenaries' primary site, but then again, they haven't had a lot of success overall. They've been really hit or miss. They're 1 for 1 on this site. Or 1 for 3. Yeah, 1 for 2, pardon me, on this site. And then they're 1 for 1 on the site, and then they are. No, I'm trying to work this out because I'm used to the 1 and versus 1 for. They're 1 for 2 on this site, and then actually 1 for 3 on Trick and Statutory 5v4. Look, Waven gonna get a kill in there on the Joe Jackson to open up the round. 5v3, and he'll get another one of Guapan. And he's just starting to barrel through, actually. Calibrate Mercenaries just lower boost and gets a 3k now on the round. Will be down and out thanks to Maniac, who's just holding down head glitch over there in 90 Hagmu, and Maniac melts out number 2-1. Hagmu the only one left on the objective here as they're trying to face off against a strong showing here from Atrox Demons. And as you say that, actually Maniac will get a double kill onto Rafaelito. It's a 3v2 now, so only 1-man advantage here for the attacking team of Atrox Demons. Actually, a flank looking to be started here by Giacomo as he moves up front stairs, trying to take down Hagmu. Not Hagmu, Maniac has just been holding down 90 here. Did get a pick onto Rafaelito off of that. After he's rotated out. I don't know if Giacomo has realized it. I don't know if Maniac's realized it. Giacomo just holding an angle. Don't know what he's doing. Why is he holding that angle, though? Getting a drone assistance, actually, presumably from Husky, who's over by that wall there. Instead, 2v2 will get picked off, actually, by Hagmu on site. 2v1 traded, actually, but Love LP. It's up to just Maniac, getting a 3k. 1v1 up to just Love LP, and Maniac melts. Love on site now, and he didn't actually get the study wall open, just some footholes there. Maniac gonna hit an air jab there and now be forced to fall back. Does have that Surya gate, so Love will actually get a sound cue when he moves close to it, and actually Maniac, being smart there, will fake out a plant from Love, force him to move around a bit, I'd say. Love now gonna plant behind the bomb chassis, and this time again faking him out. Just wasting the time of Love LP because he's really concerned about the fake here. And Love gonna try and win this gunfight now. Round on the line for these two teams. And there you go! Love LP winning the round there for Atrox Demons. 4-2 now. Atrox Demons with a 2-round lead over Calibrate Mercenaries. And now, I'm gonna check the scoreboard at half. I did pull it up, but I'm now gonna actually just talk about it quickly. Maniac leading his team with 8 kills. Next behind him for Mercenaries would be Joe Jassy with 7 on the side of Atrox Demons. Lucavion leading his team with 9 kills, almost at double digits. Next person behind would be Husky with 5, as well as Love, both of them with 5. And considering that they've both been on support, no, pardon me, Love hasn't, Husky has. He's been on the hard support and he's their second frag. Right now, that's surprising. Props to him.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to go.
$25 says that they go OT. Bandit would have won that if he didn't waste his C4. I think so too. He could have just tossed the C4. The only problem is that the Syria gate stops any throwable, so it's not like you can. It's not like it will open up to let the nitro through and then close again. You would need to trigger the Syria to open for him and then throw the nitro. Otherwise, he would have burned it. We'll see if they go overtime. I mean, it is possible, but then again, you know, Hackman and the rest of Mercenaries is at a 2-round disadvantage here. Lucavion, what are you doing? First kill of the second half will go from Joe Jaxie onto Lucavion. I have no clue what he was doing there. Why are you trying to fight an Ash with a pistol? Especially as Mozzie. Why his pistol of all of them? That's silly. Honestly. You know, made me laugh a bit, and I don't think any real laughter here, however, from Atrox Demons, as they'll now be trying to deal with this 4v5 that they put themselves in. Obviously, Joe Jaxie had about half health, so not truly a 4v5, but at this point, it basically is, considering the fact that, you know, Lucavion was picked off, didn't get a down, didn't get a kill, didn't even put anybody on revive health, so, you know, not a lot that he could do. Snowfin went out there, as you can see, actually from Love, and a thermite charge going down from Dusa. I think he got assisted there by Guapan as the Maverick in secondary support. And 3v5, he'll just have to take the head right off Shark Guapan. But to just Husky, who's just holding a bullet for peek actually. Dusa now looking for the default flamethrower behind bar. 3v4, and Love will get a pick on a Maniac. 2v4, their Hagmo will actually trade for Husky. Morpholito gonna take a nitro kill onto Busa, but actually Hagmo getting a pick of his own onto Love LP. So to just Morpholito on a 1v3 against Hagmo, Guapan, and Joe Jaxie. Joe Jaxie down, not out just yet, but Guapan now gonna stick the plant now. Hagmo covering it, and he does cover it well enough to get the round win there for Calibrate Mercenaries. And this could very well be an attacker-sided map. I think it really is that, or these two teams really do not know how to defend on this map, and it's interesting to see how these two teams are faring, especially considering the fact that, you know, we do have in these bans an Ace and a Thatcher ban, a hard breach and a secondary hard breach ban. So even in spite of that, they're still able to get these walls open and, you know, make good pushes. And then the odd choice here, at least in terms of bans, I'd say, is the Clash. I'm just confused by that, really. Don't understand. It might have been a Calibrate Mercenaries target ban, might have been a comfort ban for them, but I don't understand why they would need to comfort ban her. And you don't normally see Clash plays. I think the only time you'd see her is, you know, on occasion in 90 holding down that sort of area, but then again, it's not very common. So it's a confusing choice, but, you know, I'm not gonna criticize it any further. I've already given my 2 cents.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it. Attackers have located a bomb. ADS deployed and ready to go. Jammer ready.
And now Mercenaries going to look to keep their momentum going after a strong first round there to open up the second half. We'll be pushing forward here, as you can see, attacking the study side once again on the same side with a similar lineup. I think they've switched around who's playing who, and also I believe that Husky is new actually as the Vigil. I think that's the only real change that they made outside of that. I think it's the exact same. And now Mercenaries going for the same push, same Nomad. Gonna look to actually strike something out to potentially prevent an impact trick. That there are no impacts outside of Husky, who is on site, so he could technically do it if they want to. Dragonade will actually be burnt by the ADS. Doesn't matter though, Guaban actually using that torch hole between the Rafaelito, and that means that there goes the impact. 3v5, Guaban getting a double kill onto Husky as well. And so now it's just Chocobo, Lequavion, and Love as that wall there will be open. Same push here from Mercenaries, and it seems to be working perfectly. 1v5, 3k from Guaban. Boost Flex getting a kill of his own, doesn't matter though. Even if Lequavion got a kill on a boost that trades his teammate, Joe Jaxi traded him. That's the round there for Calibrate Mercenaries, 4-4, tied with Atrox Demons.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And now going actually to Trophy and Statue right here for the first time will be Calibrate. Yeah, that would be incorrect. Atrox Demons. Pardon me. Calibrate Mercenaries already went here a couple times, and they were moderately successful, I'd say, on this objective. They were, what, 2-1, I think? No, 1-2, if I remember correctly, and so we're okay on this site. We'll have to see, however, how Atrox Demons does on this objective. They were more successful on attacking. We'll have to see if they have the same level of success on defense on this objective, actually. Now, as you can see, just I don't know what they're doing here. They've stacked themselves up all on top of the wall, and doesn't mean that they're going to be looking for an impact trick, considering that they do have Husky as that Wamai, the 2 impacts on him. Technically, Love also nearby the objective does have his 2 impacts, so could certainly keep that wall closed if they do play that correctly. It'll just be up to how well they do against Guapan, who's been a major player here in keeping these walls from staying closed, helping them open. Actually, be Busa also doing that same foothold trick, actually, but unfortunately the mute jammer will stop him from going off, actually, so you can see pretty well placed. Could maybe actually get that down if they put the jammer in the right spot. Flashbang's going out there and still have to burn that ADS, and the ADS is now burnt, so up to them to just throw another frag in, and time level be lower. It doesn't matter though, Cleveland gets a kill on a Hagmu, which means no more Nomads. I think they still got at least 1 air jab down though. Guapan gonna be lowered and out thanks to Lequavion. That's a big kill. 5v3 now. Impact goes out, but that doesn't really matter though, considering the fact that that is just footholds. And 4v3 Busa gets an easy kill on a Lequavion who tried to swing, but fortunately the air jab stopped him. Sort of revenge from the grave there, actually, from Hagmu. I'm sure he's smiling about that one. And now it is a 4v3 situation. Man advantage for Atrox Demons here against Calibrate Mercenaries. Mercenaries trying to push in actually to Astro, or Felito going to be trying to stop them as he's holding down that smoke shield. Does have that set up. 4v2 though, Rafaelito going to take down Maniac Melt. That's up to just Busa and Joe Jaxi, outnumbered 2-1 versus Atrox Demons. A round advantage on the line here, saying that we're closer to the end than we are to the beginning. It's a lot more impactful than just a 1-0. And now Busa trying to push into Atrox. push into a number of Atrox to be Rafaelito. Just take him down 3v1, though. Husky trades his teammate out. And one of his teammates out, and Busa with the last one left, so somewhat a trade. It's a 3v1. Busa, low time, does have the diffuser, only has the foothills, though. Realizing that Josky's right there, gets the 3k. 15 seconds left. It's just him versus Jakovan Love, and lines himself right up in front of Love's sights. Doesn't realize it, though, and ends up paying with his life in the round for Atrox Demons, who are now up 5-4. Still a quiet chat, unfortunately. Whatever. Just hope all y'all are enjoying this. Sorry for that quick blue screen. Wanted to check the numbers and all that, because I can't do it otherwise. Anyways, tertiary site of Atrox Demons, pardon me, will be dining and kitchen, and we actually didn't see this come out from Calibrate Mercenaries. They had the ability to. They never were forced to, though. Don't know exactly why they didn't try it, considering how, say, hit or miss, how temperamental they were on the other objectives.
5 seconds left.
So we'll have to see how they do, and considering this is a bit of a difficult site to hold, we'll have to see how they do. Husky bring in a bit of a pocket pick in that Oryx there, so does have the pocket shotgun, does have the Rima dash ability, so can be useful, but is a bit more of a niche pick, I'd say. Can be useful, does counter Monty, can jump up and down hatches. It does become the fastest operator in the game when he Rima dashes, and obviously can make rotates with his own body, but that plus the pocket shotgun can make him useful. It's just, he's very specific, so if you want to go for something a bit more generalist, a bit more focused on intel, you need to go for somebody else. But if you are willing to, if you want to bring the amount of remodeling that he's capable of doing, and that sort of mindset that comes with him, then he's certainly worth bringing, especially considering that he has that T5 with a 1.5, which is a strong weapon on the defensive side. And Pawn can actually be lower there. Don't know exactly how. I think off of, might have been somebody shooting some pistol bullets at him. I don't know. They're trying to open up this wall here. It is muted, sending out a frag grenade, and that will actually allow them to open up. Busa now going to open it, but it took them half the round. 5v4. Husky gets the first kill down to Joe Jaxie, and there goes the Ash once again, mowed down. It didn't really get an impact on the round. We'll have to see how that affects them. Guapan also lower there to about 25 health. Don't know exactly how, but we'll have to see how that affects the rest of the round, considering that he's been really helpful for his team in getting these walls open. Him and Busa have been sort of the two, say, dynamic duo, and Batman and Robin in a sense, in getting these walls open, as Maniac trying to find a kill there onto that actually beat Rafaelito over in Dining, just holding down the table there. And 5v3, Laquamion getting a kill on a Hagmu. Guapan is well down. It could very well be a 5v2. 4v3, 4v2. Laquamion gets a double kill there into Guapan. Busa gets his own kill on Rafaelito. 3v2, Busa getting a double kill onto Chacoval as well. They're just Maniac and Busa Flex. Still outnumbered now, 3v1. Love getting a kill onto Busa Flex, but just Maniac, but Love shuts him down. And that'll be the round for Atrox Demons. And they are up 6-4 now. They are, since they went onto defense, they are 2-2. They have 2 shots now before they have to go through overtime to put it away here against Calibrate Mercenaries. I mean, they're in a 6-4 situation. They have, I think, the only site available to them right now is Aviator in Games, but at the 6-5 mark, they will have Trophy opened up to them. So it'll be interesting to see how these next 2 rounds go for both teams, especially considering Mercenaries now has their back to the wall. Really, you know, they have no more safety net. They've been down by at least 2 rounds. Most of the time, you know, they went to tie at one point, but then they lost that tie. You know, 2-round rally, 2-round rally, 2-round rally.
Attackers
Sort
need
of
to
a
locate
switching
and
off between
defuse
these
bombs.
teams. So we'll have to see if anything changes between these two teams in terms of dynamics. But it has not been looking so great here for Calibrate Mercenaries in that vein, though. As you can tell, we'll have to see how the defending team of Atrox Jacks actually does on this site. I mean, last time that we saw them, which is their very opening round, it was interesting. I mean, they lost. It was a bit of a blowout, but we'll have to see if they can recover. Actually, 2 rounds in a row, it was bad because all that happened from Mercenaries is that they did the same push 2 rounds in a row, down, you know, down to, I'd say, even the operator selection, the exact way that they did it, you know, the frag grenades, flashbangs, that wall, getting the plant, all down was the exact same from, actually, I mean, Calibrate Mercenaries. So it'll be interesting to see how they do here. With their backs against the wall, going to a site that they have had some success on, but they now have a lot more pressure on them, actually. And they will now look to push it up about 44 seconds in. Just going to begin their push here. As you can see, making their way downtown, or making their way down to the site, if you wanted to actually relate it in. And Love LP holding down main stairs here. That might be a big part of this round. Trying to actually crossfire the Ash there. Joe Jackson, he'll get picked off by LaQuavion. That's a 5v4. Hagman going to be lower there as he picks off. Quavion trades him out. And Hagman was down as well. Love trying to deal with the Jackal as well. Maniac Melts, who's trying to keep his teammate alive. Trying to potentially get a res down. Maniac actually going to fall back and now look for that res. Did lower Love by about 25 health, but alas, Hagman lost 80, so certainly getting the upper hand, and Maniac himself is now down to probably 45-ish. So really, the end of that engagement, Love getting the upper hand. Obviously not by numbers, but by health, and that is certainly going to make gunfights later in the round easier for Atrox Demons. We'll have to see how they do. 3v4 goes. There goes Love, picked up by Boosoft. Just some stupidly aggressive plays. Burning off that ADS there. There's a second one, though, and that will actually burn the other frag grenade of Guapan. Doesn't matter, though. He has 2, and he will throw the second one in. Not only get rid of those ADSs, but also the mute airman. That'll allow Boost to get that wall. Same wall that they've always gotten. Impact, however, went out there from Husky as the Maestro and stopped that wall from getting open. Used it as a boosted flanks with 1 thermite charge left before they have to start using Guapan's torch to keep that closed. And now, as you can see, Marfaludo trying to open up some impact trick lines there for his teammate. Frag grenade gonna go out. Not a flash. Frag grenade, a flashbang. Same shot there. Nitro went out. Wow. Really dedicating themselves to keeping that wall closed. Doesn't matter, though, as it cost them another life, too, before Maniac getting killed on Rafaelito. And Jarkoval and Husky, the last 2 left in a 2 versus 4, outnumbered 2-1. Jarkoval is off-site. He's trying to hold down 90, but we'll have to see how successful he is. And 1v4, Hagmu gonna just wipe his way through sight, takes down Husky. Bootsov looking for the plant now. Jarkoval facing almost the entirety, actually, of Calibrate Mercenaries, and Guapan shuts him down. And now, with overtime and match point on the line for each of these teams, 5-6 now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And now, in the final round of technically, if you want to call it regulation. We have a trophy and statutory defense here for Atrox Demons. This is where they won, actually. Say they're 1-0, so they're technically undefeated, but I don't think that, you know, I don't think that it's really a 100% success rate, considering the fact that, I mean, they've only been here once, so it's either 100% or 0. It's essentially a coin flip in that sense, and we'll have to see how it goes for them. They could actually turn it into a coin flip by losing this next round, but I don't think they really want to. They want to put it away now. They've had this now for 2 rounds. This will be their 2nd round at match point, and they've been in the lead. It's been close for these two teams, but it's never been really outright. But anyways, gonna look at the round now and taking a peek actually at the lineups here for Mercenaries. They do actually have a Blackbeard Maniac. Gonna be trying to play Astro Window, as you can see. That's likely why he brought the shield, why he brought, you know, Navy SEALs, whatever you want to call him. I don't really care how you refer to him as, but Paper Mache Shield will be in use from him. I'll have to see how well it does, though. He is gonna be trying to get rid of anybody playing an Astro side, and now there goes the Mute Jammer, some magnets, all 3 actually going to be burnt now, and then there's still an ADS, but it is trying to be dealt with, and a bit too far there, and I think that the electrification is still going on, but there is a likely Hagi Claw below. I don't know if Joe actually realizes it. Speaking of which, he's been consistently picked off first, and if he does, I think that that's essentially the end of the round, really, for Atrox Demons. The 5v4, losing their fragger is just something that they can't really recover from. Husky, however, going to be down. Not just yet, but with Bravion now, the one up to impact check. He has nothing left, though, and the wall will be open right next to him. It's now a 4v4. The Rafaelita going to get a trade there onto Maniac. 4v3, the Rafaelita getting a double kill. 4v2, though. 3v2, Hagmu going to get a kill on the Rafaelita. However, Laquavion going to kill on Busa. Will make it difficult here for him and Guapan. Hagmu low. That's probably 5 health left. Guapan himself banged up. Probably, there you go. He's probably dead, actually. Confirmed by Laquavion. 3v1. Gonna actually swing Hagmu and gets the final kill of the game with the SMG 12. 7-5. Atrox Demons beats Calibrate Mercenaries.